Hey, so I'm going to review the Starpil Pro European Hard Wax Kit with the blue polymer beads. So I just got this kit a few days ago, and so far I have waxed my arms with it already, and I found it easy to do, and they're really soft, and I think it turned out well. But I'm going to review the kit and then show you guys what it looks like when you're waxing and how it works. So for the kit, I got the European Hard Wax Kit. So it came with the blue polymer beads. So this is the beads that it came with. So you get all of these beads. It also came with a post oil and a prep oil, so you're going to put these on before and after you're waxing, and it only came with these little samples for one-time use, and then I guess they sell them on the Starpil website if you wanted to buy extras of them. I don't think you need these. I didn't use them for my arms and they were fine, but I'm guessing this is what the professionals use, and I'm not a professional. So it also came with these two different stick sizes, and the big ones seem like they're just for like larger areas, and then the smaller ones for smaller areas. I'm guessing more like facial things, and these are for like arms and legs. So it came with those, and then it came with the actual wax kit itself. So this is the waxing machine, I don't know, warmer. So this is the warmer that it came with, and it just has like a little dial for temperature, and then it has a little on-off switch, and then this green button, which so far I've only used this once, and I found the button inconsistent. When it's on, it just randomly turns off, so I wasn't sure. I'm like, is it working, is it not working? But it turns out whether the light was on or not, it was still warming as long as the warmer was on and the knob was turned into a heating position. So then you open this up, and it comes with a little pot that the wax goes in, because obviously you don't want to put it directly in here, otherwise, you know, it's going to be messy to clean out. So it comes with a little bucket, so the wax goes in there, and then you put the lid on it and turn this bad boy on. So all of this was $79.90 US, and it didn't really come, I had already opened the box and thrown all of the packaging away. It just kind of came in a generic box. There's no branding on the waxer. It was just like a very generic box, like kind of just you can order from anywhere, I'm guessing. So I don't think you even have to use this wax warmer if you just wanted to buy the beads and you already have your own warmer. It seems like that would be fine as well. So there wasn't really any branding on this. And yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it and try this bad boy out and see how it works live. Okay, so I got the polymer beads. I'm going to go ahead and open these up, and as you can see, they're just like little pellets, little tiny beads. They're really pretty. So just gonna pour in a few. Again, this didn't really come with any like instructions or anything, so I'm just kind of playing this by ear, and I know I'm obviously not going to use all this wax right now, so I'm just going to put in like what I think I need. Just measure it out. I think that's good. Just gonna test it out. I didn't even use that many, as you can see, just a few. And then you can go ahead and see how it looks in there. It didn't start melting already that fast. I kind of had some leftover wax in there, but as you can see, it is already really hot. I can feel it, and I just turned this on. There's a little light, and like I said, this light I found it to be inconsistent. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off when the burner is still on, and I have everything turned, like the light just kind of has been turning on and off throughout. So I don't know what that means, if this is defective or what, but I found that the warmer still works, so if I know it's on, then it works, and I don't really need the light. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on this bad boy, and we are going to let that wax warm up and test this bad boy out. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes since it's been on the warmer. So we take the lid off. I put in one of the like larger sticks. You can kind of see it's got a runny consistency. Runny consistency. You can see that here. It's just really runny, which tells me that it's way too hot to put on your skin right now. You can't even roll it over the stick, so I'm guessing it's just like way too hot. So I'm just gonna turn down the burner. I'm actually just gonna turn off the burner, and I'm just gonna let it sit for a while and thicken up a little bit until I think it's ready for use. And like, I just want it to be a little bit thicker because this is definitely way too hot to like apply to skin right now. So yeah. Okay, so we let it sit for about 6-7 minutes, and the consistency has changed a lot. So here it is. You can kind of see it's not coming off the stick as quickly, and you can kind of wrap it around and you have still a nice dollop of wax on the stick. So it's much thicker, more of like a honey consistency now, which I think feels more appropriate and ready for waxing. Now, since I did already wax my own arms, my lovely husband is going to allow me to use his so that you guys can see how this works. Okay, so hubby's letting me borrow his arm. So I'm going to go ahead and get a nice dollop of the wax out. And I just kind of rotated it around the stick a little bit. And we're just going to go ahead and get into it. And you're supposed to go against the grain that your hair grows and then pull it up. I'm sorry, you're supposed to go in the direction of hair growth and then pull it up the opposite way. So we got our nice dollop of wax ready to go. And we're just going to go ahead and apply. It gets a little sticky, so we're going to go ahead and put this on, and you're supposed to want to like twist it maybe and make like a nice little lip for yourself. There we go. So then you just twist it off and then put the stick back in, and then I'm just going to go ahead and let it cool down a little bit. It cools down really quickly, so it's already kind of hard but still not quite ready, as you can tell. So just going to go ahead and let it sit for a little bit longer. Okay, so it has fully hardened. You can hear the kind of crunch of the sound on it. It feels pretty hard. So just going to go ahead and press it in a little bit just because I don't want to hurt them. So just press it in a little bit, and then you're going to want to pull up the opposite direction that you applied it. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab a few edges, and you're just going to rip quick and then apply pressure. And then as you can see, all of the hairs come off. You've got a nice smooth spot there with a few of the little wax pellets behind. And what you can do, there's a closer look at that with all the wax on it and hair. And then you can go black later if you're going over new pieces. You can just kind of use the wax to get some of the bits off. This is already dried though, so when you go with the next stroke, you can just get some of these off. And the really cool thing about hard wax actually is that you can go over the same spot twice, unlike honey wax where you kind of don't want to wax a piece that you've already waxed. With the hard wax, you can go ahead and go over that piece again if you need to, but you can see it's nice and smooth here, and all of the wax has pulled up a lot of hair. Yeah, so that's kind of, how it works. And overall, I think that it does a really good job of ripping out the hair, and I find it easy to use on your own as well. Like I said, I did my arms, and they're pretty smooth. I did them about 4 days ago, and a lot less hair is growing back in comparison to me shaving or using Nair or any other solution. And waxing at the salons can be quite expensive, so getting this full kit for about 80 bucks I thought was a really good deal. And as you can see, it gives me the exact same results as when I go to the waxing salons for far less money over time that I'm going to spend. And I could have waxed that full arm with just the wax that was in the pot, and there's still so much left. And these aren't that expensive to refill. And I will go ahead and leave a link to the kit that I purchased below the video in case you wanted to purchase it. And again, I'm not a professional. I just bought this because I wanted to try it. I kept constantly seeing all of the Instagram ads and Facebook ads, and I was like, okay, they're like hounding me here. They must know I'm hairy. So I just wanted to try it out for myself and leave my honest review. And yeah, I think it works really well. I think that, again, you can get any warmer. I don't think you have to get their warmer, but I wanted to get theirs and just to get the full experience. But I think it would work just as well with any warmer that you purchase off of Amazon. But I must say, I do like their wax, and it doesn't really have a scent either. It's like a low scent. It's not anything super fragrant. It doesn't annoy me. I don't really like things to be too fragrant. I get headaches. So I found that pretty easy to use. And again, you guys just saw me, and I didn't even use these samples that they gave you of the post and pre-gel. I just don't really think that you need them. I would recommend, if you have sensitive skin, maybe using them or checking that out. but I'm probably not going to be investing in these. I just don't think that you need them. But overall, I think it was a pretty good kit and a pretty good value, especially for the amount of times that I'm going to be using this wax warmer. You guys have no idea. Again, I'm super hairy. So maybe I'll do a follow-up video when my arm hair grows back so that you guys can see the beast. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way through, good looking out. Make sure that you subscribe, and thank you so much.